We are going to start off with a simple sketch which basically gives an idea about LED and its placements. A rough schematic diagram of the circuit you are going to build on your wreath. Here are the materials required to make the wreath structure, the skeleton basically. The green stick you are seeing in the screen is an artificial wreath twig. I believe you can get it in your local arts and crafts material stores like I did. And then 4 blue LEDs, red and white 3 each. Then some basic stuffs like wire cutters, scissors, tapes and pliers will be much handy for making this wreath. And talking about tools, you will need a soldering gun and soldering essentials, and then finally a glue gun to bond things together. This is the wreath twig I was talking about. I made a cut at the corner and you can see a little conductor is exposed now. So our plan is to solder these twigs together and bend it to form a wreath-like structure. I have cut out the twigs at the corner to make room for soldering. These will form the conduction path for battery to the LEDs, and in turn it will eliminate the need of wires. Then I have taped it for identification, green for power plane and white for ground plane. And the other 2 untaped twigs will be for internal connectivity. There you can see the taped twigs are grouped together and now it is ready to be soldered. Solder the power plane twig with the 150 ohm resistors. Refer the schematic diagram which we drew earlier from time to time while doing this soldering. Then continue to solder the ground plane twigs as well as the untaped ones. After done with the soldering, use a plastic gun to insulate the solder joints properly. Combine the power, ground and untaped twigs together and then give a fine twist until your twigs bound together and make a one fine wreath branch. Now you can see a better closer look at the twisted twigs, I believe. Then repeat the same soldering process for other twig pairs. Finally, solder all the twisted pairs together. Then bend it over and solder it. We have now got a round wreath structure which will be the base of our LEDs. Solder the LED pairs together as shown in the image. Refer the schematic diagram for making these connections. Care must be taken while soldering the LEDs. Overheating might damage the LED permanently. Set the soldered LEDs on the wreath base and solder the anode pins of LED pairs with the resistors. Leave up some space for attaching the battery to the wreath base. Now we are left with connecting the cathode terminals of LED pairs to the ground plane of wreath base. For that purpose, cut out a small portion of ground plane twig skin so that it will be exposed to make the soldering joint. Now solder these exposed ground plane with cathode of our LED pairs. Solder a small light switch and a battery cap to the corresponding terminals in the wreath base. Insulate the solder joints with glue gun and then tape it for making it more rigid. We are done with the electronics part now and our LED wreath is almost ready. Now we are going to deal with the aesthetics part of this project. Set your wild imagination process free. Decorating the wreath is entirely up to you and you can do anything that makes it look attractive. Here are the few images of the decoration I have made for my wreath.